Hello, welcome back. Last time I went through the upper deck portion of the Doom again and learned many new things. Lots of good information was gained there. Let's see, so I think today's activity was going to be on the gun deck part of the Doom. Right, so I want to chase you down at some point, but I don't feel the need to focus on that just yet. I'll get to you when I get to you. Okay, so on the gun deck, next part is there. So like other side from here. Is it you? Probably. Let me verify. No, you're the wrong one. Is it you? Yeah, that's the one. Alright, let's do it. It's been a very long time since I looked at these memories. In fact, I'm pretty sure I only saw this once at the very beginning of the game, so I will learn many things. What was that transcript again? What's happened here? Sir Loose Cannon. Oh, the one who said that is the one who died. Alright, so do I know anything about you? I don't know your name. You appear in a few memories, not a whole lot. Murder Part 2, so you are present for that. Okay, that's useful. Moderately. Oh, you're in this memory, okay. And that one, which I'll get to in a bit, probably. I have been there a lot of times already. More times than I'd like, given the noises I'm subjected to when I enter it. This is Martin Parrott, as usual. That's Leonid Volkov. I know him quite well by now. This is somebody dead. That's the next memory. That's a tentacle. What's happened here? Sir Loose Cannon. She's healing over. Don't feel like I'm gaining any information from this memory at this point. This guy who explodes eventually is here right now. What's he holding? Railing. This guy also holding railing. Okay, you... oh, I think I know who your attacker is at this point. Right? Yes, I think so. I'll get to your memory now. I have a theory about him at least. But I don't quite remember in that whole brawl exactly who it was that stabbed you. I think it was Olaf Wyatter, or the person I currently have tagged as Olaf Wyatter, possibly the gunner's mate. Confidence on that is not 100%, but it's reasonable. I think it's a good guess, but it is a guess. You will have to make guesses and deductions based on incomplete information. Okay, so a dead person is here. Oh, that's him. Alright, so a surprising number of people apparently didn't understand what I was doing with Abraham Akbar and William Wasim here, to the point where they were writing rude comments to me for some reason. So, first suggestion, if you don't understand something that I'm doing, try asking instead of going straight to insults. Second thing, so the point of what I'm doing here is that I have my knowledge compartmentalized. Yes, I have the knowledge of which one of these people is which, but the way that I gained that knowledge was not through the carefully crafted narrative and puzzle setup that's going on here. It was through other means, just like incidental game mechanics, and that's way less interesting to me than actually going through the carefully crafted puzzle, the experience the author has set out for me. You know, imagine in a platform game if I found some sort of skip that, like, skipped 75% of a level. I would still want to go through the other 75% of the level that I had not seen, even though I could certainly skip it and complete the game quicker. That's not the point here. The point is to engage with the systems that are presented in the way that's most fun to me. So anyway, I have my knowledge carefully compartmentalized. Even though I know this by the way the book completed memories, my investigator does not know it. So I'm going by what my investigator should be able to deduce, basically. Anyway, so I'm waiting until I get a clue a clearer clue about his identity than just that I didn't get typesetting for him when I had one guess of 2 put in. Unless I never get to that point, and, you know, that's an easy answer that I can put in if I'm at the end of the game and I really need some answers. Anyway, so that's my speech about that. So part 4. Who's part 4? There were 2 dead people here, I think. I got basically no information from this. Perished in the Doom part 3. Okay, right, so I can just look at the pocket watch and see which is which. So you're the one I want to look at? It's easier to do this. Oh, wait, hold on. Are you telling me... Yeah, okay, so this is what I want. Part 4. So, this is right after Abraham Akbar died. I heard him getting crushed by that, but then you actually get shot by a cannon. You are... Oh, Christian Wolf. Okay. So Christian Wolf was blasted with a cannon by... I know who lit it. It was you, but I don't know your name yet. Mr. Unknown Topman. So Christian Wolf's attacker, inadvertently, was this guy. So once I get your identity, I can complete Christian Wolf's fate. Alright. You're Henry Brennan, I believe. Mm-hmm. You're Maba. Neither of those were visible in part 5. Leonid Volkov is hiding down here. Again, I feel like I'm not getting any new information out of this. I already knew everything I needed to know here. Alright, so this guy. So I think the new thing that I learned here was that that was Christian Wolf's voice. That's what he sounds like. This will be him. Mm-hmm. Next to him is you. Who are you? I've seen you die. Oh, you die at this... Oh, you're both blasted with a... Wait, no. Hold on, this is a simultaneous death. Were 2 people shot by that cannon? I mean, they're both in front of it, so it looks like it to me. Wait, take me back to the following part. Because again, it's very clear that you're laying that, lighting that. Wait, but this is a different cannon. This one's already lit? No, hold up. I had my information wrong. This is not the same cannon. Okay, so you are the one who lit the cannon. Okay, I know your name, but I can't input it because my investigator doesn't know. Alright, so I should really chase after the clues to this. I guess. If that's the way I'm going to be playing this. Because that is not the same cannon that you're lighting. Right? It is this cannon that fires, right? I want to go forward. There's no way to go forward, you can only go backwards. So I want to go to... over here, I think? No. Over here, this mess of stuff. So this is 2 people getting blasted? I see 1. I just do not clearly see a second one. I see 1 body there. Where at this point is this body? So this is Christian Wolf. Wait, is he through here? Like... through here? Through that wall? Anyway, so that cannon, right, it's firing, it's pushing itself back, crushing that man. You were lighting this cannon, you were not involved in this. Yeah, sure, that's you. That's Leonid Volkov. So where is this guy right now? He's not off the edge, I think. Trying to see what's out that window. It's just a tentacle. And this is just Christian Wolf getting... okay, I can walk through here, as it turns out. From this perspective, I still do not see unidentified man. I mean, that cannonball is certainly going through the wall there. Is he in this room? Can I tell? Okay, so this is new information, and that partially explains why I didn't understand this was a double death. Alright, let's go backward. Is there some point at which I see him, like, going into that room or something? I mean, if it's telling me he died at the exact same moment as Christian Wolf, then it stands to reason he'd be in the cannon's line of fire. But he's here right now. Hold on, crushed by a loose cannon. He was? He was? When? Where? What am I not understanding here? I'm saying he was crushed by loose cannon? Apparently I input that at some point. He is not visible at the time that he dies. Is he under the cannon? One more time. This is not him. That's the other guy. This is Christian Wolf. He is the only one who was visibly blasted by that cannon. I don't get it. I just don't understand where that man is during this memory. He's nowhere. He disappears in between these two. He's not, like, wrapped all up in this cannon. But at some point, I input his fate as crushed by loose cannon. You're already dead. It looks like. Hang on, crushed by a terrible beast. Or by cannon, whichever way you want to phrase that. I mean, the terrible beast is moving the cannon. I'm pretty sure the book accepts either one. I don't think I actually know what happened to you. I feel like your cause of death is wrong. Or at least I can't currently verify it here. Let's go... well, going further back won't help me. Let's go forward. Also, what happens after... before this? Edward Spratt, and then Lars Linde. So was I in, perhaps, this memory over here when I could see his corpse? And from that determine his cause of death? This is Soldiers of the Sea. That's completely the wrong chapter.
What's going on?
Try again. That's not where the door is.
Come on, boss.
Where's the door?
Hey, cats.
I'll be back here eventually. So I wanted not person who was spiked. Oh yeah, I was there. I was kind of this one. So yes, you were clearly crushed by a loose cannon. Was this not like much later though? A whole different set of people were here. Yes, this has clearly already gone off. This is Christian Wolf right here. Right? I think. This is Abraham Akbar. Where does the other guy go? Is he in? He's not. No, he's just... Ah! He's nowhere. He disappears. But he doesn't because I input that fate at some point, so somehow, from some angle, I was able to see his death more clearly. Did I miss a part here? No, there's... Okay, I don't know who you are. Can I... I really have no information about you. Okay, so where else do you appear? Well, I looked at that already. The Murder, Part 2. The Doom, Part 2. Okay, well, let's go back there, I guess. But this is really driving me nuts. Where does the guy go? I look back at my old footage and see where I thought I saw him. Like, when did I input that? How did I come to that conclusion? That's information I'd like to have, but I don't currently. Alright, let's go see Edward Spratt. I learned less from that than I expected to. ES. Over here at the front side. Right here. Unpleasant noises. I know everything I need to know about him and his death. This is Paul Moss. Someone's sleeping here at this point in bed number 43. Okay, so bed number 43 is currently occupied by presumably its owner, which is Maba. Oh, that's right, I used that in a deduction. And 44... Yeah, that's right. Maba, Lewis Walker is not... I don't know who Lewis Walker is yet. He's a topman. So there's an English topman sleeping here. Okay, so actually this is an extremely good memory for identifying Lewis Walker. So if I look at who was in this memory, I'll see some potential faces. You're not Lewis Walker, I would say. Do I know that for sure? No. Who are you? Disappeared in Escape. Paul Moss. Lewis Walker is a topman. Okay, yeah, so you're here. I haven't spotted your face yet. So let's do this. Let me see how many people I can identify conclusively from this. So this is Maba. That's Lewis Walker. This is Paul Moss. That's Edward Spratt. How many others? 13 others. Can I just do this by elimination? Right, okay, so that's you. That's you. The man who disappears. I don't understand what happens to you. So right, I can say that none of these people are Lewis Walker. Martin Parrott and... Okay, so the guy who is crushed, the last guy who's crushed by a cannon. Not Lewis Walker. 56 is occupied. 56 is Henry Brennan. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 45 is here. 6, Leonid Volkov. Hmm. 7, Maba. 8, Lewis Walker. 9, Paul Moss. 10, Edward Spratt. And if I'm counting that way, that means I'm counting to 14, right? Yeah. 13 others. Empty bed, empty bed, empty bed. I'm at 10 currently. 10 out of 14. That's 41. Whose bed is that? I mean, they're not in it, but it belongs to Wei Li, okay? This one doesn't seem to have its tag visible right now. I could try guessing that your name is Wei Li. You look like you could be Chinese. Is Wei Li a topman? Yes. That's not a terrible guess. It's not a great one, but it's not terrible. Oh, so I think this, if that is my guess, and I'm saying that this belongs to you because you're sitting there. I mean, there's no table here. Where would these people sit? Would they walk over here to sit at this table? But at the same time, the 3 Russians were playing cards at a table where their hammocks were. Is that here? No, that's Nathan Peters, Lars Linde, Omid Ghoul. Like, I don't know if people just pull tables over to their area to use them. I don't know. I feel like this is telling me this is Wei Li. And if I look at whatever tag this is, which I'm sure I could see in another memory, that would be your name. So I should consider putting those in as guesses. You met an unknown fate. I'm going to at least put in your... Okay, so this is a pretty low confidence, but not... This is like a 40% confidence guess. So what hammock is directly across from 41? Also, where are the other 4 people in this memory? Up here? I think this still lets me determine who Lewis Walker is. Because I know the one other person who's... This is Omid Ghoul? Yes. The one person whose face is not visible is someone I know. He's dead, so he doesn't count. Hang on, so am I missing one still? John Davies. Don't know you, but you're not Lewis Walker. Already dead Lars Linde. Hang on, isn't there supposed to be another person up here? Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3. Let me make sure I've seen everybody. 4, 5. 6, 7. 8. This is occupied. Right, yes. Henry Brennan is sleeping here. That's 8. 9. I missed this one. Ooh, X. Oh. X. The X hammock. Oh, so I can also determine maybe who this is. Oh, but this puts some uncertainty into things. So I know who sleeps in the X hammock. That's useful information. But if it's somebody who could be mistaken for Lewis Walker... Why is it always Lewis Walker? When I'm so confused about identities. But like, I'm less confused this time than I otherwise would be. All right, so I saw you, I saw you, I saw you. You're on the main deck, you're on the main deck. You're sleeping in 56. You're awake. I think you're Wei Li. You're next to Wei Li's hammock. You're walking with Martin Parrott. Martin Parrott is here. Paul Moss. Did I see him walking around? Is Paul Moss here? With his face visible. So here's this unknown man who disappears when the cannon is fired. Paul Moss is cooking here. This is Paul Moss. Edward Spratt is dying. Maba is sleeping there. So right, take me back to this. Right. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. This man is here. Is this Lewis Walker? Or have I seen his face? I saw Hamid Ghul, he's on the main deck. I saw Maba, he's sleeping. Oh. Okay, so I think I have all the information I need. Yep, I got it. All right, so this tells me, in absolutely certain terms, that that's Abraham Akbar. I found where the clue is. He's sleeping in X. See, I would have missed this entire puzzle. I would not have fixated the same way on that and gotten the satisfaction of coming to the conclusion the way the game is crafted. Because yeah, there's someone sleeping in the hammock marked X, which is where exactly? I saw it. It's here. Yes. Hammock with that marking. It's the one that's not William Wasim, which is Abraham Akbar. There we go. Okay, I can input that now. Great. And that means I know I can input William Wasim to... does it? No. False. False. I cannot. Am I sure? I feel less certain that I know who William Wasim is now. Like, I don't think I have that conclusively determined. I'll have to look back at A Bitter Cold Part 1. I want to do that anyway to see whose hammock is across from 41. However, that means, check it out, Lewis Walker is Mystery Man. I know you. I know your name. It's you. Lewis Walker, top man, was clubbed by Robert Witterell. Do I have 3 complete fates input at this point? I feel like I do. Has this happened again? Unknown, 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 unknown. Clubbed, R. Witterell, Lewis Walker. Unknown, unknown, crushed beast, Abraham Akbar. Okay, good. That's 2. All right. Oh, and I can put... No, I cannot put another in because I determined Lewis Walker did not actually shoot Christian Wolff and... Well, Christian Wolff. Oh, but I do know the identity, though. So Christian Wolff was shot with a cannon by... he's the gunner. By Abraham Akbar. Because he was the one who lit that. Abraham Akbar, aren't you around here? I thought you were right around that number. Wait, what? Abraham Akbar? Look for India. Okay, 52. Christian Wolff was shot with a cannon by 52. Abraham Akbar. There we go. There we go. I did it. You can stop complaining about Abraham Akbar now. You can keep complaining about William Wasim, I guess. Though I'd suggest you don't. Because I haven't resolved that to my satisfaction yet. I know who Lewis Walker is. Yay! That has been a long-standing mystery since the very, very beginning. Like third memory, I've been wondering who he is. Nice. Nice. Okay. All right. I'm going to take that as my progress for the day. No, I'm not. False. I need to know what number this is. Because if I'm going ahead and saying you're Wei Li, then by the same logic, I should totally say you are whatever number is across from 41. Alright, back to my favorite memory. Before I do that, just for completeness, let's look at Lars Linde's death and see if I get any new information there. There was a bunch of stuff going on beyond just Nathan Peters doing his thing. Don't think I need to hear this again. I don't... the dialogue is not the part I'm interested in. Is it? Let me on. Over my dead body, bloody Dane. How's that? No cause for double trouble, boys. Get in the boat. No, I do want to hear this. Shoot.
How's that?
No cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Who I forget? You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. No ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing. Wait, that's you? I would not have guessed from this face that you're this face. Somehow those two don't look similar to me. Does this tell me anything about... Okay, disappeared in the Doom. Seems like these people left in a boat. Oh, fancy dressed man. Let's, disappeared in the Doom. How many people disappeared in the Doom? Omid Ghoul? I'll bet he was thrown over during some of the... Okay, yeah, so he was... Oh. Nathan Peters... Wei Li? Okay, wait. Crushed by a terrible beast? How? When? You disappeared, but I saw you getting crushed? What? Okay, so that's two people whose fates I have input in a way I don't understand. You disappeared in the Doom? Were you actively getting crushed during... Yeah. You were getting pulled overboard. Yes, I put this in recently. Your body was not recovered, which is why you're a disappearance. But I did see you in the act of dying, even though you had not actually died at that moment. Or maybe you did, and we just don't get to see your body, so that, just the way the pocket watch works. Charles Minor is torn apart. So how many of the... So you got on this boat, you got on this boat, and you got on this boat. It appears as though those three... Can I say alive without specifying where? There's no unknown option here. So I know where the ship is at this point, right? In this chapter, the ship is... here, kinda near Azores, kinda near Canary Islands, kinda near Madeira. Those all seem to be roughly equidistant. I don't know that I can assume they went there in the boat just because those are closest. I feel like I need to find them making plans to leave. What are you holding? What are you holding? Books. You're holding books. Okay, so Nathan Peters from England. You, I have no idea who you are. You, I've seen you around. You dress fancy. But I don't know who you are yet. Okay, so hang on. I have some more business before I get too fixated on this. I will fixate on it at some point, but not yet. I need to go back to A Bitter Cold Part 1 and see what's across from 41. Across from 41, Bitter Cold Part 1. My favorite place in the whole ship. Right over here. No, I'm on the wrong deck? Yes. No. What? Wait, I thought they were on the stairs. I guess they're on the stairs down here? I guess they're on the stairs over here? Yeah, you. Wait, yes, I do know. Hold on. Let me see if I can apply... Oh yeah, the only other person from India.
Saya tutup. Aku terpilih.
You know, I was assuming you were the one speaking to Syed. Why would it not be him? He's closer to him. Why did I assume that? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, maybe this was part of the whole source of confusion here, like how this whole mess got started. For some reason I thought he was speaking. But no, it's totally him. Okay, anyway. So, anyway, I think this has gone on long enough. I know who you are. I'm gonna mark you as William Wasim. There, done. Because you were in that bed, now you're over there. You're in that bed, that's yours. I need to know what's across from 41. Where's 41? Right, anyway, Russians have a table there with their hammocks. This is 37. Where's 41? Oh boy, where's 41? There aren't any over here. Shoot, I should have made a note of like where it was generally. 58. 37. Wait, what? Do I just not get to know here? So hang on, is 41 in this memory? 41 is Wei Li. Is the person I think is Wei Li present here? Maybe 41 just is not even in this memory. The person I think is Wei Li is indeed here. Oh, 41. Here we go. Okay, so there's two across from this. Do they move around? Well, shoot. Okay, so 59 and 38. Is either one of those... Hold on, is the person I'm trying to identify here? Yes. So I think you're either 59 or 38. What are those numbers? 38 is Huang Li. You're clearly not Chinese. So 59, George Shirley. Okay, let's go ahead and just say this is George Shirley. He's crushed by a loose cannon. I mean, if I'm inputting this for Wei Li, then I should input it for George Shirley. And I think I'm being told, no, I got typesetting, so at this point, that's the only complete fate. No, I have two, William Wasim, George Shirley. However, I don't like this fate. I'm going to look back at my old footage and see how I determined this, because I was unable to determine it today. I couldn't find his body at the time that he died. Okay, so I'll do that, then come back and wrap this up, hopefully, and go on to another chapter. Alright, I'll see you then.